Hi, y'all. I'm Jenny. Some of you do know me, but I wanted to reintroduce myself and explain my story of my TBI survival. 9 years ago, on May 10th, 2007, I fell out of my second story window of my home to the sidewalk below. Boom. I call that my Jenny bounce. I broke my neck. I broke 5 ribs. I broke my pelvis in 3 places. I ruptured my bladder. I punctured my lung. And I was life flighted to a brain trauma hospital. And on the way, I went into 2 cardiac arrests just to add a little extra spice to the ride. And when I arrived, they did surgery to put my bladder back together. And then I was in a natural, not medically induced, but natural coma for 3 weeks at a Glasgow scale of 3, the lowest you can go, for 3 weeks. And they did not think I was going to make it. After 3 weeks, I fought back and I came out of the coma. I was semi-comatose. I went from there to the rehab hospital, where at some point, somewhere along the line, I woke up cognitively. I kind of became aware of what was going on. I was there for 2 months. Then I was released. They didn't know if I would walk, but a couple of days before I was to be released, I fought from my wheelchair with the nurse behind me in the doorway, holding on to the door jambs to stand up, because I was not going to stay sitting. I was going to walk. From there, I was released back home. And for 3 years, I had my ex-boyfriend as my caregiver. I didn't remember him because when I woke up from my coma, I had forgotten 42 complete years of my life. I no longer knew who Jennifer was. But for some reason, it made sense that I was Jenny. To me, I was a little girl. I did not remember 42 years of my life. I still do not. Those long-term memories are gone. I still have problems with short-term memory. I have fluttered back little bits and pieces of some of my long-term memories come back. I know things about my life because I've learned facts, not memories. I have some memories that I've gotten back, which I'm happy to have those little puzzle pieces back. I walk. I live independently in my own home. The only thing is I cannot drive. I have my sister who is I love my big sister. She is also my caregiver. She takes me to the grocery store and takes me to the doctors and things like that, but I have severe anxiety disorder. I have trouble with my vision. I have ataxia, trouble with my balance. I have trouble with aphasia. I have trouble with reading something out loud. I have trouble with words from time to time, but not all the time. Just from time to time I have trouble with finding the words that I want, but I usually find that I pick a different word. So that helps me. I'll go, okay, I think in my mind, okay, what I want to say something, but what else could I say that means about the same thing? So that I can carry on the conversation. But that's kind of to let you know who I am and what I've been through. And it's been 9 years of me rebuilding who I am. And it's not rebuilding, just I've been building and recreating who I want to be. And my mother, who I love dearly, who apparently I had no relationship, or I had a miserable relationship prior to my brain injury, I have the greatest relationship now. And she likes who I am. And she approves who I am. She actually is delighted with the person I become because I love and care about everybody, and I think about others first before I think about myself. I'm a happy person and a happy-go-lucky person. I love trying new things, and I'm always trying to help my others as well as working on myself. So I just wanted to share that with you. Later, Gators, but I figured it was time for me to do a new intro. So hello, I'm Jenny, and later, Gators.